Good evening. Welcome back to CLM Live. Hope you're doing well this fine Sunday evening. Tonight in the studio, we have Chris Jones of the Flycatchers. If you like what you hear, check the description. We got links to support down there. But with all that out of the way, let me just kick it over to him. Take it away, sir.
Are we officially live? How's everybody doing there? How's everybody doing there? Do we have any type of like a stream count? Can we see if there's people tuning in? Like, what's the... Okay, cool. Yeah. Cool. Well, my name's Chris Jones. I play in a band called the Flycatchers, and I'm very excited to be here. I think what these guys are doing is really cool. I like music a lot. Obviously, I play music and I write songs, and I think what's going on in the Oklahoma City area right now is really cool. I think what's going on in music's really cool right now. I actually had a theory about this that I was kind of gabbing about on Snapchat earlier about I feel like there's this kind of a wave and this big presence just kind of surging right now in Oklahoma in general, and probably in several other music scenes, but I can only speak to ours. And we had in the 80s there was all this like hair metal rock and just the same thing being a cookie cutter over and over and over and over again because it's what was working. And then Nirvana came around and just like shattered that and just completely changed music forever, literally. And I feel like, and this is me just ranting, but I feel like where we're at in music right now, that kind of similar thing's going over. You know, people are tired of hearing really cookie cutter music and just the same thing over. It's just being spoon fed the same thing over and over all the time. And I think there's a surge and there's some underground stuff that's about to pop out. And I don't know who's going to do it, but someone's going to pop this bubble. So... yes. Anyways, I don't know if it'll be me, but I would not be surprised if it's from someone from this Oklahoma City music scene. Anyways, I'm going to play a brand new song for you. You guys won't be able to find this anywhere but here tonight. And the song's called The Ledge. And I was writing it for someone very special at the time. And it was just... it's a song about just, you know, having an outside look on someone else that you really can see them stand on a ledge a lot of the time with themselves and their experiences. And sometimes you just want to just grab that person and hug them and tell them it's going to be okay. And sometimes you also have to give people their distance and just let them go through it themselves. And that's kind of what this song's about. So this one's called The Ledge. So. I see you're at the ledge. You're getting closer to the edge. Now the blood's pumping into your feet. Shadows in everything you see. I see you're at the line. Am I reading your signs? Don't get lost out in the blue. There's people who care about you. I can feel it coming on, like static in the air, pulling the hair from your skin. It's just another runaway line, turn to poison your mind. Won't you let someone talk you down before you fall? I see you wearing thin. Maybe we're better broken. Try to keep it together inside. They're all hiding behind the lies, pretending they can fly. Yeah, they're pretending they can fly. I can feel it coming on, like static in the air, pulling the hair from your skin. It's just another runaway lie, turn to poison your mind. Won't you let someone talk you down from the walls you want to build? That's fine, that's fine. It's just a matter of time before they all realize that water in the well runs dry. Another runaway lie, turn to poison your mind. Won't you let someone talk you down before you fall? Before you fall. Before you fall. Before you fall. That song's called The Ledge. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Really appreciate the clapping.
Got you. No soundboards here. That's acoustic.
That would have made me laugh pretty hard if you would have punched the button, because it would have totally caught me off guard.
It's always in the back of my mind, like maybe it needs to happen, but
I like random humor, you know.
Yeah, I got
humor at random. I'm drinking a ton of water because I played shows all weekend and didn't get a whole lot of sleep.
Gotta stay hydrated.
We played this iconic venue last night called Green Hall. If anybody here on the stream knows what Green Hall is, it's in Green, Texas, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that the town is definitely called Green.
I was about to say it's just green.
Yeah. And
I'm with it.
Legendary venue. I've wanted to play there for a really long time, and we got to do it last night, and it was a sold-out crowd in front of, I don't know, at least 500 people, and it was a wild experience. So very thankful and very grateful to be playing music right now. I've definitely been able to check off some major boxes this year. Kane's Ballroom and Green Hall. So.
Whew. When'd you play Kane's?
We played Kane's last month, I think. And I brought Ken Pomeroy and Isaac Stalling, and we did an acoustic trio, and it was super cool.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, I'm going to play another brand new song, and once again, you won't be able to find the song anywhere but here tonight. This song is going to be coming out on an upcoming record that we should be releasing hopefully by January of next year. I don't know. We'll just see how this year goes. And the song was crazy because we've been working on this record, and I got home from the studio one night, and I was just feeling really inspired. And right before I went to bed, I was just like, I don't know why, I was just like, pick up my guitar and play something. And I was playing just that over and over. And then I was like, I sang something, and I always get my voice memo out on my phone if I have an idea. And I don't know why I thought to drop this down, but I opened my voice memo, and I was like, but they're only voices. And that's all it was, and I put it down. And I was on my way to the studio the next morning, and I was like, oh, I forgot I recorded something last night. I'm going to listen back to it. I write a lot when I drive. It's honestly like one of the perfect places to do it because your mind's just going, you have nothing else to do. And so I listened to it, and I was like, oh my God, there's a whole song there. And somehow between Oklahoma City and Norman, I wrote that whole entire song without a guitar or anything. And I just got out my voice memo again. I sang the whole thing into the phone and brought it into the studio, and we cut it. And it was just one of those songs that felt like someone gifted it to you, like you didn't actually put any effort into writing it. And it was really supernatural and special. And I think it was just like a reflection of something I was going through a lot at the time, and it was just the concept of like we build these ideas in our head about how the world perceives us, or you know, our expectations of ourselves that don't always necessarily ring true, and sometimes you just got to turn that voice off, you know, and be healthy. And it's okay to be critical, and it's okay to be structured, but it's not okay to be like toxically negative. So I think that's what the song's about. It's called Voices. And it's obviously kind of about a relationship I had too, so. I guess I couldn't be honest. I guess you didn't believe me. I guess I'm stuck on my back in the floor of these walls I've built around me. I've been watching the shadows close, tried to pull on my sleeves. I've been caught up and tangled in their lonely company. But their only voices don't listen at all. You've got your choices still, don't build them up so tall they'll cut you down, down. They'll cut you down. And you can call it illusion. Sometimes it feels like a stain when I'm stuck in these walls here with my hands tied to my feet. Thought I was breaking the cycle, thought I knew it was fair. But I'm out here trembling in this cold December air. But their only voices don't listen at all. You've got your choices still, don't build them up so tall they'll cut you down, down. They'll cut you down, down. They'll cut you down. cut you down, down. They'll cut you down, down. They'll cut you down. That song's called Voices. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna play you a song from the first record. I don't know if you'd call it our most successful song, but it got the most streams on Spotify. So if that's success, sure.
Right.
The song is called Desperado, and I actually wrote this song. I was dealing at the time with something that I felt like was a secret, like a really personal one, and I didn't really know how to process it, and I felt like I needed to be able to like speak it aloud, but I wasn't completely comfortable with talking about it yet, and I just felt like hiding from it was really destructive, and so I did what a writer does, and I wrote a song about it. And I tried to just make it a story, to convey what I was feeling rather than actually admitting right on the head of what I was dealing with. And I think most people don't know that about this song. I think a lot of people hear it and they just think a country tune. But to me, this song's about secrets. And I don't know that it completely helped me with it, but it definitely helped me process it a little bit more at the time. But this song is called Desperado. Roll on, Desperado. Run on back to them hills. Roll on, Desperado. Move on before you're found. Better cover up, you spent some time showing your face. Now they know a little more than they should. Seems this time you've got away and you'll be alright. But the burden that you bear from what you lost now poisoning your mind. Roll on, Desperado. Run on back to them hills. Roll on, Desperado. Move on before you're found. Never knew a thing as beautiful as something you can't steal.
After all the towns you've run across just to get your fill. Thought you'd settle down and surely find some better days. But the gavel in your mind from all your crime has left you riding in the rain. All the endless nights you've had to spend alone have calloused you better to the bone. Roll on, desperado. Caught you on the borderline, sleeping on the ground. Del Rio ain't a place for a wanted man out running from the hounds. Bound you up and drug you back to the gallows pole. Better say a prayer if you like the chance of fighting for your soul. Desperado, 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 oh, desperado.
And that is Desperado. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Sir.
All right. Okay. We're going to play the sensitive ones now.
I'm ready.
We're going to play the slow love songs. I used to play in this rowdy country band called Honey Blue, and we never played any. I think we played a couple good gigs, maybe, but I guess we were more interested in being really loud and drinking a lot of beer at shows.
Yeah.
I mean, which is great and fun and all, but it was a lot of fun. And I think we played at the Blue Bonnet Bar in Norman one time. And this girl I was dating at the time, she was there. Make a long story short, she ended up getting mad at me and left. So I stayed there and proceeded to just continue to drink. And then after a lot of our shows, we'd have parties at my house afterwards. The whole band would come over and bring their girlfriends and invite other people. And shows end at like 1 a.m. usually, so we'd be up all hours of the night just drinking and hanging out too much. And so I started smoking weed, and next thing I know, I end up at the house, and I was at the point of which I like to call crossfaded, and this girl I was dating at the time decided it was going to be a great time to have an argument. And I do remember just being like, can we just like, can we hold this off till the morning, because I'm definitely not sober enough to have this argument right now, and I want to be able to think sober thoughts. Anyways, that didn't help anything, so we ended up getting in this massive fight, and I acted like a total idiot and a total asshole, and it wasn't my intention. I was just really messed up, and not that is an excuse to treat people poorly, which it's not. But I said some things that were hurtful, and I did some things that were hurtful. And the worst part about that is, like, when you wake up the next day, you have to process all of that sober. And so I apologized to her. And my point to her was, right or wrong, it doesn't matter who was right or wrong in the argument, that like no one should be allowed to treat anybody that way. So I apologized to her, and just never felt like that was enough, and I kept sitting over these 2 chords for the next 2 or 3 or 4 days afterwards, and I came up with a song called Try, and it was just my way to say I'm not perfect, but I'm always willing to try to be better. So
well, I'm arms up for nothing, shaking inside, calling the reveries to take up my side. And these walls around us, they just hold it all in. My head is spinning, it's raining again. But it was just the time. Had to sober up my mind. We're gonna get things right. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Thank God for forgiveness. I'm a slave to my sins, fighting the shame of losing my grip. And I stand corrected. I know I was wrong. If sorry was easy, I'd be on my own. But it was just the time. Had to sober up my mind. We're gonna get things right. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try a little harder now than you ever thought I could. Won't let the cut of a mistake hang around, fighting us down in the rut. Bullets, they burning, time I'm learning they're all part of the good to be earned. And it's nothing but the love you deserve. But it was just the time. Had to sober up my mind. We're gonna get things right. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. That one's called Try.
That was the sensitive song.
It
I
was.
felt it.
It was. This is going to be another brand new song here. This will literally be my first time, I think, playing it outside of my house or the studio ever. So
It's big.
we're going to try this thing. This was actually written to be a big rock song, you know, like, and me and my boy Isaac Stalling, shout out Isaac Stalling, kind of broke it down, made it a little lower, made it a little bit more sexy, and it became this thing.
Up to my neck, it's complicated. Every time it's always the same. Could have set the course for better weather, but none of us are hiding from the rain. It feels like change. It feels like change. Dreaming I'm falling into nothing. Coming back down is only a test. But things that fall are only stepping stones, and scars are credit for the rest. And it feels like change. Only change. Where did I go wrong? Should I see this through or just leave this alone? Where did I go wrong? It's only change. It's only change. Only change. It's only change. Only change.
Yeah. Hey, you guys. That song's called Change. It's wild. I can't kind of set out to. I don't. This is so goofy, but I set out to. I was telling Wes Sharon. I make records with Wes Sharon out of 115 in Norman, and shout out Wes Sharon. He's the GOAT. And I kept telling him, I was like, man, I want to write a song that's like 2.5 minutes. And people were like, well, why? You know, I'm like, well,
Is that not normal for you?
Not really. There's been some other artists that I've seen do this, like one or two, and I'm like, you listen to this whole song and then you go back and look at it's 2.5 minutes. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way it was 2.5 minutes. The song felt complete. And it's like just being able to like say everything you need to say without saying more and making it feel complete. I don't know. So that song kind of became one of those things.
I get you.
I'm going to play another song from my first record, Songs for Red. And if you don't know who I am or haven't seen me before, my name is Chris Jones. I have a band called the Flycatchers, and you can look us up anywhere. We are under the Flycatchers, and name the band after the Oklahoma State bird, scissor-tail flycatchers, if anybody wants to know. We're not actually out here trying to catch flies. I've showed up at several venues in the past where they've gotten our name wrong, and instead of getting mad, I just kind of laughed because they were pretty funny. I think one time someone called us the Scissortails. Someone called us like the Scissor Catchers.
That's just adding whole words at that point.
Yeah, that's why. Like there were such bad mess ups. I was just like,
yeah.
One time someone put us down as CJ and the Scissortails because we used to be Chris Jones and the Flycatchers, and
right.
I just pulled my name out of it just because it felt like this cohesive collective thing with all of my friends in this band now.
Yeah.
And so we used to be Chris Jones and the Flycatchers, and we pull up to this venue one time. It's like CJ and the Scissortails, and I was like, now how did you get that far from the band name? This is a word of mouth mistake.
Yeah,
you guys.
Yeah. Telephone. Yeah.
Then everybody wanted to call me CJ after that in my band, so please don't call me CJ. If you want to call me CJ, I won't be offended, but I prefer not to be called CJ. But yeah, we have a record out on Spotify. It's called Songs for Red. My grandfather's nickname was Redmore, James Redmore. And I've been writing songs for a long time, and he was always a massive encourager and supporter of mine, so I wanted to give him a collection of songs that he could listen to, so I started recording, and he ended up getting sick while I was doing that, and he passed away not too long before we started working on the record, and it was definitely something that got me in gear a lot quicker because I felt like for a long time I was waiting around for the right moment to try something. Like I got to get the right songs, or I got to get this, and you can't wait for everything. Sometimes you just got to jump in head first and get swept into the thing. So I put out this record and I dedicated it to him and called it Songs for Red, and this is one of the songs off there. It's called In the Throes.
Staring at the bottom of the bottle again. Lonely is a term I've come to defend. And I've got friends, but they can't hear me screaming through this glass, and I'm stuck in my mind on a carousel. Watching my life from an empty cell. It's like a 10-mile tank with 50 to go. I'm running out of gas for the end of the road. It's like I'm tied to a chair by an open door. I'm in the throes of fighting harder than I ever have before. fighting for air and I've already drowned. It's someone calling out my name and I'm lost in that moving crowd, stuck in my mind on a carousel. Trying to find luck in this wishing well. It's like a 10-mile tank with 50 to go. I'm sitting on a time bomb ready to blow. It's like a hole in a boat with nowhere to row. I'm in the throes of fighting harder than I ever have before. This ain't a call for help, I ain't breaking down. Oh, but sometimes I feel like burning down the town. You ain't innocent, don't point your finger at me. Your sanity ain't what you say, at least I'll admit to anxiety. It's like a 10-mile tank with 50 to go. I'm running out of gas for the end of the road. It's like I'm tied to a chair by an open door. I'm in the throes of fighting harder than I ever have before. I'm fighting harder than I ever have before.
This song's called In the Throes. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How we doing here, guys?
Yes, sir. Feeling good. How you feeling,
I'm
man?
feeling great tonight. Feeling great tonight. We got some people tuning in still.
Yeah, man. We got some people chilling, hanging out.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys, everybody that's still watching. Thank you so much for hanging and chilling and listening to music. It absolutely means the world to me, and I'm sure everybody else in this room. Is this the camera watching me right here? Nice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Always
cameras
watching.
in this room. There's a lot of cameras watching us all the time, actually.
Damn, let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. All of a sudden, this turns into a podcast.
Finally. I thought we'd never get there. Let's go.
All right. From songs right into spaceships and aliens.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely, though. It seriously does mean the world that people are tuning in and listening to music. I feel like after this year, I don't want to take anything for granted anymore. And I think if there are people in this world that didn't learn that lesson, I don't know how you spent that much time at your house and didn't figure that out.
Well, there definitely are. But yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They got a rude awakening, you know. The rug can
Right.
always be pulled out from under our feet. We're not owed anything, and we're not owed the next breath we take. So I'm grateful that we are all capable and privileged enough to be here to like execute dreams of ours and be artistic.
Yes, sir.
And
Doesn't just happen.
no, No, absolutely not. It's a very valuable thing, and we're all very fortunate to, either be doing something or taking part in something someone else is doing. So it's all equally valuable. Anyways, I was just telling these guys tonight about my good friend, Mr. Ben McKenzie, who I think is one of Oklahoma's best songwriters. That doesn't devalue anyone else's writing. That just means I'm a little biased, and I love Ben. I call him the songwriter, and he's had this song called Carousel that I loved forever, and I used to watch him play it in these little bars and stuff, and he just sang it so well that I finally asked him, I was like, man, can I cut your song? And of course, Ben's cool with it, so got to cut this song and then get my buddy Ryan Engelman from the Turnpike Troubadours to come play guitar on it. And the song's called Carousel, written by my good friend Mr. Ben McKenzie.
Never liked the homecoming queen, but she loved cocaine. Young enough to dream, but didn't have much to say. Left for New York City without a dime on Christmas Day. She just up and she run away. Find your best dress, chase them thrills. Yeah, Allie, I know you well. Oh, and God knows you well. Please be easy on them pills. Try and stay up alright while you're riding that carousel. Never had bad intentions, just couldn't stay right. Used to get high out by the water in the middle of the night. Swore she'd never end up broken hearted. I hate to say it, Allie, sorry I got you started. So find your best dress, chase them thrills. Yeah, Allie, I know you well. Oh, and God knows you well. Please be easy on them pills. Try and stay up alright while you're riding that carousel. Never know who's gonna wind up with it all. Yeah, we all got a downfall. Lost a gold all alone in this world, you know. Some are born for staying put, some are born to roam. Some are born for staying put, some are born to roam. So find your best dress, chase them thrills. Ooh, Allie, I know you well. Oh, and God knows you well. easy on them pills. Try and stay upright while you're riding that carousel. Try and stay upright while you're riding that carousel. She never liked a homecoming queen, but she loved cocaine.
That's a Ben McKenzie tune. Thank you guys. How we doing on time here? Doing good. I'll play a couple more, huh?
Yeah, we're at about an hour, but if you're feeling it.
I'm gonna play one more actually then. I've never actually played this song, I don't think, acoustic anywhere, so. Now I'll give you one more backstory. I'm a little long-winded, so sorry for all the stories tonight, guys.
We love it. This is the time. It's
yes.
a story time for sure.
Perfectly. But I had this song and I was writing it for someone I really loved and cared about at the time, and I couldn't figure out how to finish it. I thought I was writing a love song for her, and it turns out probably several months after that relationship had ended, I truly figured out how this song ended, and I had been sitting around with this song for about a year, just kind of writing it a line or two at a time. I wrote several different versions of it, and I edited it over and over and over. And it was essentially a love poem at first, but now it's just, to me, it's more of a love story, and the song's called Rhythm.
We share this love between us. You've got your own ideas. I'm standing in the open, telling you my fears. And your eyes are green as ever. Your gaze is like the sun. We're circling the planets. Seems the ocean's been outdone. Yeah, I'm moving in rhythm with you. Yeah, I'm moving in rhythm with you. I dream of you in summer, with a meadowlark in tune. You're dancing in wildflowers, and know you're calling out the moon. We're changing with the seasons. All the colors bound to fall, and bitter into winter, as though we never were at all. Ooh. I'm moving in rhythm with you.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for having me. It really does mean the world that you guys reached out to me and wanted to bring my music into this very wonderful thing I think you guys are doing.
Absolutely, man. It was a pleasure. Appreciate you coming on. Any plugs you want to leave the people off on?
Absolutely. First of all, if you want to find any of our music, just look us up on SoundCloud, Apple Music, literally any and all of the streaming platforms, The Flycatchers. And Flycatchers is all one word. Instagram, Spotify, everything else is Flycatchers. And make sure to go check out my people too as well that are in the Flycatchers. Go look up Ken Pomeroy. Go look up Isaac Stalling. My boys Ethan Neal and Johnny Manchild. Go look up all those cats. They're crazy, crazy talented people that I'm very grateful to play with. We're going to be releasing some new music real soon, an EP next month. So.
Ooh, next month?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, next month. Nobody knows about it yet. That's
Okay.
the first time I just blurted it out. That's fine.
Okay, we'll post-production, edit that, I guess.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. That's exciting.
But yes, that's our stuff. The Flycatchers. My name's Chris Jones. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to our songs. Once again, thank you guys for having me.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Again, links in the description. Check them out. Tap in with the Flycatchers. Hear some music. Just tap in with the OKC scene, man. Honestly, got a lot of cool people out here. Again, appreciate you, man, for coming on. Appreciate everyone who tuned in. Catch us, I think in a couple weeks, we got more streams coming at you. Above all that, we love y'all. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Nice, guys.